He leaves. He spends 3.5 minutes on it, and he's like, "Huh, yeah, it's pretty good." And he leaves, and then I sing on it for like 7 hours for the night. Overnight, it gets to like 8 a.m. I'm like, "Okay, I think I'm done."
This episode is being supported by Tape It. If you currently use voice notes to record your ideas, you should try Tape It instead. Among many of the brilliant features within Tape It, you can record straight from your lock screen. So when you have a song idea, just press record and focus on your music. To find out more, head to the link or use the promo code TAPENOTES for 50% off Tape It Pro. Another question from Patreon, Zachary Madonna. I love the listeners' names. They're amazing names.
Zachary.
What is your process when collaborating with artists? I'm really interested in hearing how you worked with Tyler, the Creator, in particular. Mm-hmm. And that is an interesting thing. He got in touch with you out of the blue and liked your stuff, and then suddenly you end up working with him.
Yeah, that was that, I suppose. And as far as being in the room together, I think it's... With him, there was one song that he had a real vision for, and he was like, "I want you to sing this exactly," and I did that, and he was like, "That was it, cool." And then there was another one a couple days later where he was like, "I don't know exactly what I want here, but I want you to try some things," and I did, and I kind of felt the opportunity in that moment. I'm a huge fan and was already there. I'd already figured out this one song that we had in mind, but then it was the second one that had to pull on my sort of writing strings, which was weird in the moment to have to write in the room, which I don't normally do, but I kind of felt like it was like no time like the present, like this is all I've just got today with him, so we're gonna do that. That's as literal as I can get, as far as collaborating. It's a funny balance. You got to really know, leave your ego at the door and don't walk into it thinking like, I'm gonna get this person on this song, because they're not gonna get on that song. Like almost definitely the thing that you think is gonna be, it might not end up being that. It might be, hopefully, but yeah, you generally can get your hopes up a bit. And I think it's just, you can really relate. It's better to just have these conversations with other artists, because you can really relate on a lot of stuff. And there's not everyone in the world doesn't know how it feels to be in that position, and it's such a blessing and such a strange thing at the same time. I don't collaborate loads, but yeah, Tyler's a really good example of one. Someone you can work with a lot of people. But I kind of my strong suit is like producers and players, like musicians. I think I really enjoy collaborating with. But yeah, I certainly am wanting to collaborate with as many artists that are willing to do so.
Yeah. And it's interesting. I mean, from what you were saying right at the beginning of our conversation, you all knew each other for a while, and you're able to collaborate because there's this friendship and chemistry going on, and that's something to build on and react to, and it's very relaxing, isn't it? As well, it makes it easy.
Oh, actually, James Blake. I can't forget about James Blake. He's on the album. Yeah, talking about collaboration. Yeah,
I did think that maybe our outro song should be Look Me in the Eyes, which features James Blake. Just tell us a tiny bit about this before we hear it.
I will. This song is entirely written by James. It's his lyrics, it's his melody, structure, everything about it, piano playing, it's him. And we had a long conversation in the studio. It was like 3 hours long about the state of the world. And he was about to leave. He's like, "Okay, I'm out here." I was like, "No, hold on. Just before you leave, please go in there and play the piano for a little bit." This is at Conway's Studio C in LA. And he goes in, he plays for 18 minutes. He did 3 different jams, freestyles. The last one was 3.5 minutes, and it was exactly what you hear. And it was just without my vocal on. So he just did it just plain and simple. It came out of him, arrived. And I swear on my life, I swear on everything. That came to him. He did not pre-write that. That was not, it was genuinely off the dome. You could tell from if you hear that 18-minute thing, the first 2, he's just like trying things. He lands on Look Me in the Eyes at the end. He leaves. He spends 3.5 minutes on it, and he's like, "Huh, yeah, it's pretty good." And he leaves, and then I sing on it for like 7 hours for the night. Overnight, it gets to like 8 a.m. I'm like, "Okay, I think I'm done." Tayo's asleep on the sofa, and Dylan, who was helping engineer at the time, got me through that. And I was like, "I gotta get this right. I gotta get the exact right notes." And I sent it to him that morning, 8 a.m. Went to sleep, woke up, and he texted me like, "Great, sounds good," and just like didn't really want to change anything. So it's like a very special story, but that was really a gift from him that I'm fortunate enough to have. And it's of course my part is in there too, but yeah, I credit James in a big way for that, so shout out to him.
Amazing.